Good morning. Today we looked over the baby Albert's experiment, and we seen the baby's first exposure to animals. How the baby was comfortable in a situation where he was comfortable to pet animals, and through the operant conditioning, they put him through a series of tests where they started hitting metal, causing a loud infraction in the baby's ears, terrifying the baby to where when he was touching the animals, they did it several times, and the baby consequently got scared of animals because of the loud sound that he experienced touching the animals. So the baby is feared of animals, and now we're in a situation where we have to alleviate the fears of animals for baby Albert. So this is what I came up with for the baby to get over his fears. Uh, First, I would like to um, use reinforcement. There's a such thing as positive and negative reinforcement. I feel like in this situation, there should be positive reinforcement. I say that because, for example, I use the baby Albert's experiment kind of relate closely to how I grew up because as a young boy, I remember playing out in the field or running around, and you would fall, bust your knees, or get hurt or whatever, and 9 times 10 you would get up. We wouldn't know as babies that we were hurt or something as bad as it really is until some parent around would have some type of dramatic um, reaction to how we felt, and they would most than likely have us cry. You know, when a baby falls, they look at whoever's watching them to see their reaction. So if their reaction is fine, get up, you're good, you're a big boy. You know, as far as what they would tell me when I was young, I would get up and smile and keep on playing. But it takes that one time for someone to give that child a reaction. Oh no, having a sad reaction for a baby. So and then the baby would cry. So in this reaction, for baby Albert to alleviate his fears of animals, just giving that as an example, what I would do was I would take him to a park where animals are mostly taken. I'm here in Houston, so I would take you to Herman Memorial Park, where a lot of people bring their animals, or I would like to go to the zoo. And I will show the baby where we can pet the animals in a calming environment, and I will prep the child before even going. Have a treat such as his favorite treat. Oh, you pet the animal. Give some type of positive reinforcement. Uh, Giving him more encouragement, showing that this is okay, this is cool, and you're fine. Having some type of positive reinforcement, and also negative reinforcement because it's also showing that you can touch animals or be around animals without that loud, raging noise banging in your ears, and you will be okay. That way the baby can show that what it's experiencing is in his environment, as far as baby Albert, it is a positive reinforcement, and it is acceptable to move forward in that light of dealing with animals. I think that it is overcomable. You can overcome those fears. As Skinner said, behavior is motivated by the consequences that we receive for our behavior. So if the baby is shown that there is no consequence for touching these animals, such as that loud noise that kind of got the baby all rattled up, and shows there is a positive reinforcement, and also taking away that negative reinforcement, using negative reinforcement because you're taking that loud raging noise away, and positive reinforcement is put in place, the baby will become more comfortable dealing with animals, dealing with little rabbits, the dog, or anything else. I feel like to teach a child or an adult, our consequences is what motivates our failure. So if you can take away the consequence and put something there that motivates and uplifts the spirit of that person or mindset, anything is overcomable. You can overcome anything that you put your mind forth, but you do need that positive reinforcement and also negative reinforcement for those consequences. Thank you.